today because we realized that you have a problem. We've pulled different social media, the first ones that come up when you type in United Airlines, and all you see is people speaking negative about this airline and this company, and we realized that not everybody has the same information and the same facts, but that you guys have a problem and you need people to be able to provide solutions, and that's one of the reasons that we're here today.
Here's our outlines. The first one is current perception. Second one is that key audience and our suggestions. And the first one is shareholders and consumers on the plane, future consumers, United Airlines employees, and the social media. And last part is our conclusion.
Well, let's start with the shareholders. When the video spread on the social media, the market stock price was decreased by 4%, knocking off close to $1 billion of company value. In this condition, shareholders are in a big loss. In my opinion, the most efficient way to communicate with shareholders is holding meetings. In the meetings, companies should be honest with the shareholders about the current situation of United Airlines. Then they should make deep apologize for their losses and promise that our company will try our best to make up these losses. Next, United Airlines should show company strength. For example, they should tell shareholders that they already have a complete plan to save market stock price, and also should tell shareholders that they are in the process of rebuilding company's reputation. I think shareholders are also curious about the problem resolution. So the CEO and some top managers should answer all the questions with details. The last thing company should do is convince shareholders to regain the confidence and promise that they will pay back shareholders' support by bringing more profits in the future.
For the consumers on the plane, the first one will be the method of the communication. I think the key point of the communication should be shouldering the matters, speed, and sincerity. The first one should be face-to-face apologize. The face-to-face apology shows the sincerity, and second one should be apology letter posted in the social media. This will calm the public's voice. And third one should be mail out official apology letter, the signed by CEO. This shows a deeply apologize. Second one, who will deliver the message? First one, the face-to-face apology should be delivered by the CEO and the crew members. And second one, apology letter, the post in the social media should post by the United Airlines official account and by the United Airlines CEO's account. Third one, apology letters, official apology letter, the signed by CEO should be mailed out. For the consumers on the plane, the third one, the focus on the message. The issue focus on the deeply apologize for the bad experience. Secondly, admit the mistakes, avoid happening this incident again. And third, seriously investigate and correct the mistakes. Fourth will be fully refund the ticket for this flight. And fifth should be compensated with the travel credit. For the future consumers and the gold level consumers, email will be the main method for communication. This email should sign by CEO that shows a deep apologize for this incident and admit the mistake, avoid happening again in the future flight, seriously investigate and correct the mistakes, and will partially refund the flight ticket fee as a travel credit for the future 1 month flight ticket.
So now we're going to move into focusing on the employees, because a lot of these people might not be on the same page. Some of them might have actually been on the flight, some of them might have had friends that have heard stories from flight attendants who were on the flight, or potentially the only information that these people have is from online and the things that they're seeing from passengers that were on the plane. So what we first want to suggest is sending out an email to your employees that informs them, that gives them the cold hard facts about what happened, and not denying any details that might make United look bad, but really telling the truth and allowing them to know that you are on the same page as them and allowing everybody to have a platform or a baseline where they could start from. After that, you want to apologize. This is incredibly important because it lets them know that you realize something went wrong and it wasn't necessarily their fault, but it's something that we don't want to happen again. And you want to place the blame on the procedures, not on the employees, but on what they were told to do and how they were told to react to this situation. Following that up, you want to be able to introduce new procedures, suggest new things that could be put in place, such as not allowing passengers to leave after they've been boarded, or if you're booking flight crews onto a plane, allowing that to happen at least an hour beforehand, so that passengers are able to know if they're able to make it on the flight before they actually board. Finally, you want to be able to answer some potential questions that these people are going to be receiving from consumers, because they're usually the front lines, the people that they interact with the customers and get the ones that are asked questions to. So you want to give them some answers that they can quickly be able to have in their back pocket for whenever a customer asks them something. Finally, you want to have a debrief session for the managers. This will allow any of the people that they supervise to feel comfortable asking them questions and feeling like they know what they're actually talking about. And this also gives managers a chance to have input on these new procedures that you're putting in place. It allows everyone to feel connected and feel like they're a part of what is going on in this organization and react as a family. So even though they're going through this difficult time, they feel like they can grow from it and become a better organization in the future.
The last part is we will communicate with the social media. Here are some aspects of press releases. The first one is to apologize that they should apologize to the victim, all passengers, and the whole community. And the second one, they should take the full responsibilities, and the third one is to offer compensation. They should compensate for the victim, the passengers on the plane, and they should pay more attention to staff training, and they should show the public that they are doing better, and they are trying to fix it. The last one is they will promise they will do better in the future, and here's.
We have introduced our key audience, including shareholders, consumers on the plane, future consumers, employees, and the media. All this audience should communicate in different ways. For example, holding meetings with shareholders, send emails to customers and employees, and press release for media. And all we do is make promise for not happening again, and apologize for what happened in the past. We are excited to see what United Airlines will do in the future. Thank you.